Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we are going to ask you guys a question. Why do you think the National Works Agency was not put in charge of this project from day one? Now we're talking about the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project, and that's the road to build a highway from Harborview to Portland. Now, 2 weeks ago, the NWA was put in charge of the project, and I must say they're doing an excellent job. They have summoned the contractor, explained to them they're not pleased with what's going on, and the contractor has stepped up their game. Literally, in the last 2 weeks, more resources have been put onto this project, and it's moving along. It's going to miss the August 2023 deadline because the NWA was put on too late. But there's something I'm trying to understand, and I just can't figure it out. So I'm asking you guys what you think. Why didn't they put the NWA in charge of this project when it started 3, 4, 5 years ago? I mean, I think a lot of people thought the NWA was in charge, and the NWA came out and said they are not in charge, they are just the implementing agency. Their name is on the board, but they were not in charge. And 2 weeks ago, the government put the NWA in charge of the entire project from Harborview to Yalos. And we get updates almost daily. You know what's going on, a lot more work is being done. Basically, the NWA is a National Works Agency. They are in charge of building they're in charge of all the main roads in Jamaica. So they have the expertise, they have the know-how, they know about building roads, basically. And I must say, I'm impressed with what they're doing, and it's only been 2 weeks. So I am thinking that if the NWA was in charge of this project from day one, it would have been finished already, because one, somebody would have been monitoring it, and they have the know-how, the technical know-how in that agency. The NWA is in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, and why do you guys think they weren't put in charge from day one? So you can leave your comments in the section below, because I just can't figure it out. I mean, they have toured this project probably about 10 times in the last 2 weeks. Since the beginning of the year and to when the National Works Agency was put in charge, I think the Prime Minister toured it once or twice, and once he had to cut the tour short. And I think the Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation, he toured this project once or twice since the beginning of the year, and we're in August now. I mean, I just can't understand why they weren't put in charge from day one. I know for a fact if they were, this road would have been finished already. So guys, leave your comments in the section below and let us know why you think they weren't put in charge from day one. Now we are in the Mesbah Gardens area by Albion Heights, and this is where they've opened a new section of the road, and it was the NWA who opened it, I think last week. The NWA gives almost daily updates on what's going on with this road. Daily. Almost daily, I should say. And they give the updates from the road. They are out here almost every day. They give you the updates while walking on the road. It's not like from a government office or something. But I'm impressed with what they're doing. And when they were put in charge of the project, they had a meeting with China Harbour Engineering Company, and they told China Harbour Engineering Company they are not pleased with what's going on And China Harbor Engineering Company has definitely stepped up their game since that meeting, meaning they've put more resources onto the project, and a lot more work is being done. The number 2 person in charge of China Harbor Engineering Company, based out of Panama, came to Jamaica at the request of the NWA, and they had a meeting with the head of the NWA, and the NWA outlined that they're not pleased, and China Harbor responded by putting more workers, more resources, and I guess more time into the project, and it's moving along. It's just a pity it had to wait until the road is so delayed to put the NWA in charge of it. This road was to have taken 3 years to build. The government got a loan from the China Exim Bank for 5 years. They had a 5-year grace period. 3 years to build the road and 2 years to use it until they had to start making payments on the loan. This is just to give you an example of how delayed this road is. And the road was split into 15 sections. Now the government is going to have to start paying that loan. I think it's next year, and not one out of the 15 sections are finished. Not one section is finished. So the 3 years have passed, and the 2 years to use the road before you're making payments have passed. So this road is practically 2 years behind schedule right now. The road should have been finished over a year ago. Alright guys, leave your comments in the section below. Let us know what you think about why the NWA was not put in charge of this project from day one. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of the video. Have a good day.